Hey, good morning, everyone. We're taking a look today here at Proverbs number 13. The past few days, we've been going over conquering life or life conquered. I'm going to ask you to continue that in your own study. Go ahead and in this chapter, the next chapter, and go ahead and write down what you see are synonyms for good on one column, and write down what you see are synonyms for evil in the other column as you're reading this, and then read those lists to yourselves and apply them to your daily motivations. But for today, I'm not going to go ahead and do that for you. I'm going to ask you to do that yourself. Today, I'm going to go ahead and read about verse number 24. It says, "He who spares his rod hates his son, but he who loves him disciplines him promptly." I'm not going to use this in the context of you and your children. I'm going to use this in the context of God and us. You see, if God did not discipline us, if God just allowed us to go ahead and live life and do whatever we wanted to when we wanted to, there would be no wrong. There would be no wrong in life whatsoever. That everything would be legal. And what type of a world do you think that would create if everything were legal, if we could do no wrong? But God, it says, but he who loves him disciplines him promptly. You see, God, he uses like these proverbs to help teach us and guide us. And when we do step out of line, he does discipline us. He does get us back in line. And he does that because he wants to create life in us, because he wants us to live that conquered life. He does not want life overtaking us, because, when we live without rules, we live without boundaries, life does get pretty hectic and it gets a little bit out of control. That is for sure. I'll tell you, I've lived that. It does get out of control, and it doesn't lead to any place good. But when God corrects us, when God keeps us in line, when God keeps us, Lord, keeps us following him. As my pastor did the other day in church, he showed us this staff and how the shepherd would just grab the sheep and pull the sheep back in. Sometimes he would use the staff to break a leg, just so the sheep wouldn't get out of line. But correction is necessary in our lives. It hurts, but it's necessary. And I pray that you see that from God, that you see that correction from God as being necessary, as him being a good father to a son that he loves. I hope you all have a wonderful, super blessed day, and I love you all.